our last episode, we had a rare encounter with a shark and stopped by a couple more amazing anchorages in the Sea of Cortez. This time around, with a surprise south breeze, we cover a bunch of miles north and have some of the best sailing I can remember in a long, long time. Well, there goes San Juanico, right behind us. Got a surprise little south breeze today, so we're taking it. I don't think we're exactly ready to move yet, but we got a south breeze. We haven't seen one of those for a long time, so we're gonna take it, ride it north. There it goes though, pretty amazing place.
I got a fish. It's been a while, but I got a fish.
Are you sure it's a fish and not seaweed?
Yep, it's pulling back. Usually seaweed doesn't jerk back. But I saw a flash, so that's a good sign.
Get it, Randy, get it! Another skipjack, that's all we can catch. Doesn't matter which lure, which color, it's just skipjack. Back to the ocean it went. Pretty great sailing right now. Downwind, flat seas, and about 15 knots of breeze. Can't beat it, really. Haven't had this kind of sailing for, well, I don't really remember the last time. It's been upwind, well, it almost seems like upwind almost the entire year with little slivers of downwind sailing. But this is kind of what we live for. Downwind sailing at its finest. After a pretty great day of downwind sailing at its finest, which included a fish on the line, we made it here. All right, made it to Bahia, San Nicolas, and we're anchored about a mile from shore, it seems like. But we're only in about 12 feet of water. Still seems like we're a long way from shore, but that was great sailing getting here. Downwind, flat calm, comfortable, and fast. 4 things you never get, or at least rarely. Happy to have it. So, I think it's time to go play around. It is cooking hot, so we're going for a swim. See ya. And once Ken and Sebastian pulled into the anchorage, we loaded up the dinghy, and we were off to check out the underwater world right next to our little floating home. And the water at San Nicolas, it was the clearest we've seen in quite a while. Even though San Nicolas had some pretty great snorkeling in some pretty clear water, this would only be a quick overnight stop for us. Because the next morning, that south breeze that brought us here, it was still blowing. And since we were trying to cover quite a few miles north this season, bright and early the next morning, we were out of there. All right, there goes San Nicolas right behind us. And today's gonna be huge! Three-way race. We all actually left at the same time. They're on to our tricks. A little nervous about this, but at the moment we're neck and neck. But we got the chute up first, right up there. That's a good sign. And we're already starting to pull away, but we'll see how this goes. We got about 40 miles to cover today, which is a long run. Well, at least for a race. Longest one we've had for a while. Crossing fingers. With Ken and Sebastian actually getting up bright and early in the morning and attempting to keep up with our racing stripe, this day was gonna be epic. And since a big race with some good friends for nothing more than bragging rights is one of my favorite things on earth, I gotta admit, I was a little nervous once Ken got his chute up. Because if there's one thing I can tell you about Ken, it's that he may even love a big race more than me. Well, I've avoided leaving at the same time since we've been cruising with these two yahoos. First of all, Sebastian on the trimaran, his boat is just plain fast. We can't keep up with it, especially on a downwind run, which we got today. And Ken, he's the best sailor I know. We've raced for years, either against each other or together. Hands down, he's the best sailor I know. He can read the wind, adjust his sails like nobody's business. He's got more tricks up his sleeve than a back alley Vegas magician. I'm kind of nervous about him, even though he's sort of falling back at the moment. Can't count him out till the end though. This boat is as dialed in as it's gonna get. We're going about 6.5 knots. We only got about 10 knots of breeze, so we're screaming. Ken back there, he's doing pretty good too. And Sebastian on the trimaran Andoril, he's banging long corners. He's way out there. He may be sailing across the sea. I can't figure it out. But Ken, I can't shake him. He's right on my tail. But we're screaming. 6.5, 7 knots. After a full day and 40 miles of constant nail biting and sail trim, trying to fend off Ken and Sebastian, and Brenda not caring one bit about my ego or bragging rights, this big ol' epic race was coming to an end. But I gotta say, it was some of the best sailing I can remember having in a long, long time. Well, we're just about to make the turn into Bahia Concepcion. Gotta say, it's been a great day of sailing. Ken's keeping up. It's a miracle. We got a racing stripe. He's actually doing pretty good back there. But Sebastian, he's off the radar. I have no idea where he's going. He's halfway across the sea at this point. But that's it. The race is almost over. Pretty fun day. Nice job, team. And after an epic day of sailing, we made it to the mouth of Bahia Concepcion. which could be one of the hottest places on Earth. Just turning the corner into the mouth of the bay, the temperature jumped by about 10 degrees, and it made me wonder why on earth we were here. And if you're wondering what happened to Sebastian, well, so were we. And just as we were starting to get worried, look who pulled in. It turns out, in the middle of our big old race, he hooked into a big old marlin, which surprisingly took precedence over that big old race. But as hot as it is at the mouth of Bahia Concepcion, inside the bay it gets even hotter. So to this day, I still can't figure out why the next morning we'd willingly go into the belly of the beast. Well, today we're doing something we haven't done in a long time. We're motoring from point A to point B. Since we left La Paz almost a month ago, we've sailed everywhere, even in and out of some anchorages. But no wind today, and we're braving the heat. We're going farther into Bahia Concepcion, which I'm not sure why we're doing it. It's blazing hot here. But the captain says we're going, so we're going. But really, since we left La Paz, which I don't know how many miles we've covered, but it's been about a month of cruising. We've run the engine about 5 hours, and that was mainly just picking up the anchor, in and out of anchorages, and that's it. We've sailed everywhere, which has been kind of cool. We've still got a full tank of diesel. Nothing wrong with that. But today we're burning up some old dead dinosaurs and pushing for 8 miles, 8 whole miles. And after what seemed like a really long 8 miles of motoring, we made it to this place. Because within walking distance of this fiery inferno of a bay, there was reports of a little tienda with some fresh fruits and veggies. So off we went in search of some fresh produce. But unfortunately, after a bit of walking and a whole lot of sweating, we didn't find ourselves any fresh fruits or veggies. But we did find the next best thing, some hot off the grill chicken, which, considering the circumstances, made some tacos that weren't half bad. But as quickly as we pulled ourselves into this blazing hot bay, we turned around and left just as fast. We're back to where we started from. That was a short trip into the bay. 1, it was about 10 degrees hotter down there. 2, there was a big algae bloom going on, so the water, it was pretty thick and funky. And 3, we tried to find some fresh fruits and veggies. Nothing around. The little tienda down there, it looked like they'd been sitting there for about 3 years. So, came back to this spot. It's pretty nice. But I think we'll probably make a run to the neighboring town tomorrow, see if we can find some fresh fruits and veggies. We're down to about 2 limes and half a tomato. That's it. We're almost to desperation. But that's about it for this episode. Thanks for watching, and join us next time as we take Sebastian's trimaran Anduril out for a joyride to the neighboring town of Mulahey.